Hello there. We're going to be playing Arkham Origins. We're going to the start. It's the start of Batman.
Chronologically, it's the start of Batman.
For some reason, the cloud save made a mistake. I had the 100% file, and it, for some reason, just didn't update it, and it just kind of booted it back down to 57%, I think. I don't know why.
oh, jeez, I can't do that for long. Anyway, hello, welcome to Arkham Origins. This is gonna be the start of something random, because I don't have a capture card yet, and I need to play something because I was bored. And so I looked through what I had, and I had two options. I could either play Xenoverse 2 again with a different character I made, and I don't think anybody would care, or I could play this, because I had it on here already. Now, I did buy Star Wars The Force Unleashed on here, because they released it on the Switch, and I had it on that too, and it's not great. So I kind of bought it on the PC now out of spite. Or not really spite, more of, because I really want to play the game now, and that other version's not very good. But I don't feel like waiting for this to download, and I've been planning to do this anyways, so we're going to play this. So I do have the DLC and all that. This is... we're going to have... Enemies are faster, tougher, more dangerous, right from the start. Challenges will push Batman to the limit. So will be intended by players who are experts in Batman, Arkham Origins, or the very brave. Now, I'm also I'm not brave. I'm not an expert at Arkham Origins, but I'm very dumb, and stupidity is very similar to bravery, so we're going to do that anyways. We're going to leave it at the default for the brightness. So Arkham Origins is what can best be described as the controversial one. But I enjoy it, so... and if I'm going to do all the Arkham games, one, I already have Origins, and I don't have the other ones on my PC yet, I have the rest on the PS4. And two, I would want to play these chronologically in terms of when they happened. Now, if we're going like proper chronologically, we'll be playing Arkham Asylum first, but... Anyway, we're in the Batcave.
Police and emergency services are urging Gotham residents to stay off the roads and in their homes tonight in light of the severe winter storm.
And here's our explanation for why there are no civilians on the streets.
For almost 2 years now. You can't expect me to believe that Gotham's most eligible bachelor.
We're getting some nice exposition.
You just ran out of time.
Also, here's Vicky Vale, a character I feel like most people kind of forget exists.
Heinous and relentless killers. Julian Gregory Day. Commissioner Loeb,
He's the calendar man, you see. His name has day in it. It's Julian, as in July. Do you get it? It's clever.
All units.
Look at the reflection on that. And there's Alfred, the true hero. Alfred is the best.
Suspect identified as Black Mask. Repeat.
I like how Batman just has this display of Black Mask on. If anywhere on the scanner Black Mask's name is said, that immediately pops up. He has that for everybody. He has one of those for all of the villains. I like to imagine that's the case, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Alfred, I'm gonna go to prison. I'm gonna get in my plane. The plane with the tiny cockpit.
You do realize
Let's just squeeze in there. Bat. Got him.
I do remember I had to finagle with the settings a little bit when I first played this. I'm hoping those saved over. We'll find that out very fast.
Looks like Black Mask entered the prison here. I need to find Commissioner Loeb before it's too late.
Oh, looks like it. There is a shadow, therefore my settings do appear to have saved. We have a character profile. It's Roman Scion. He's a crime lord in Gotham with brown hair and brown eyes. He is 6'1", and he weighs 195 pounds. He runs the largest organized crime operation in Gotham City, members of his organization wear black masks to conceal their identities, the False Face Society. Do they still bring up the False Face Society, or is it just like generic gang now? I actually don't remember. And he likes to torture people. I can't. There you go. Look, here's Roman Sionis. He ran a... Okay, so his parents weren't great. They wore, as he would describe it, a mask. They ran like a beauty thing. They died. And he basically ran the business into the ground. Bruce Wayne bailed him out. And then he kind of snapped. He took a... This is where I'm kind of fuzzy on the details. If I remember correctly, he took a piece of the black coffin that his dad was buried in and used that to make the mask. And then, they don't do it in this, but I know in the comics at least, the mask got, like, burned onto his face. And I believe that was after his first fight with Batman. That was kind of like something they added in later. I think that was after the first fight. I don't remember if that was something they did immediately or if it was retconned in later. I do remember that was a thing for a while. That the mask was, like, stuck on him. There's also a second Black Mask who has no connection to Roman Sionis at all. And it was Arkham. I don't remember his first name. I remember he was, like, one of the Arkhams. And I'm very confused as to why they did that, but hey.
He said he'd leave my family alone if I hope he did. Thing is, you ain't gonna live to find out. Sorry.
Oh, those generic mobsters.
What are you waiting for? If you're
Oh,
gonna do it,
I tried my best.
No, please, not again. Oh,
Oh, not the eye patch. He needs that.
By the time I do, that eye won't be the only thing you're missing. What is that? Behind you. Oh, come on. Expect me
You
to
can't
fall for that? I mean, try something original. What the hell are you?
No. I'm Batman. Take that. He's sleeping.
No, stay away.
You put that down. That's very dangerous.
I am using a PS4 controller on this, even though it's on the PC, so it's showing like the Xbox button layouts. That's gonna mess with me. That always it screws me up no matter how many times I do this.
Where is Black Mask?
I don't know. He's here for Commissioner Loeb. Maybe one of his men knows where
I like
he's
this
at.
game. This game is a little buggy. It could easily happen.
This is Captain James Gordon with the GC.
Let me make sure. That's Commissioner Loeb.
His name is
Gillian B. Loeb.
I'm sorry, I can't keep doing that. Yeah, my mouse is on my screen right now, and it's gonna bug the hell out of me this entire time. I don't know how to get it to go away. I'm kind of like moving it off screen, but it just kind of like keeps, it just keeps like spotting back into the center of the screen. It's gonna keep bugging me the entire time. I don't think it's gonna show up on the recording. I hope it doesn't. So he's a politician, corrupt commissioner. I'm not gonna go over that for him because he doesn't matter. We'll get to why in a second. But here's Warren There we go. Warden Joseph. I think they made him up for the game. I don't think he was an actual character. I don't think he is anyway. If he is, he's so minor it doesn't matter. He got attacked by Black Mask, and they used him to get in. That's
What
it.
was I supposed to do? He threatened my family. He was going to...
I don't have time to discuss this, but you and I both know that doesn't make what you did right.
You should have let him take your
Clear
eye.
my man out of one wing. I assume Black Mask owns most of them anyway.
You're the warden of this prison.
Doesn't matter.
You're supposed to stand up to criminals, not let them push you around.
Got anything else to say?
I just want to go home to my family. What was I supposed to
Any
do?
other lines?
He threatened my family. He was going to...
I don't have time to discuss this, but you and I both know that doesn't make what you did right.
I don't have time to discuss this. We're just speaking in circles now.
Oh, we got back rank, full batarang, sequence error, gel. Okay. Just going over the defaults. It took me a minute.
Yeah, this all. You can't do that. That's bad. That's a crime. I saw that. Merry Christmas.
Why pterodactyl? What a weird... He's called Batman. I feel like that would be your first assumption, is to call him a bat.
Yeah.
I love the goon talk in these games. They're always great. There's one near the end of the game that I love. We'll get to that when we get to that.
Where the hell you care?
Look at that man doing his sit-ups. He's getting ready. He's keeping himself in oh no, he stopped now.
Who says whomever they replace him with will be any better? Can't be worse.
Oh, you got your kid in there?
Here, right?
I don't think I can. I don't think there's an entry point into this cell that the game will allow. I'll probably punch you later, though.
Oh crap! What's he doing here?
Right now, staring at you.
What's it say on the wall over there? What's it say?
That's what you call a left hook?
Nah, I'm not gonna bother.
Distraction. No! There. That's the left hook, not it. That is the one I got.
You can't see me.
The back.
Oh, it's not... I know in Arkham Knight you can do that. There's like a guy in a cell and you can just punch him in the face through the wall. It's really funny.
These are Black Mask's men. I'll make them tell me where I can find Black Mask.
Hello.
So the combat system in this is kind of a momentum based. In that the more I hit, the faster and stronger my attacks get.
What's wrong with this guy?
Ah. So I did press a counter, but because there were two of them attacking me simultaneously, I had to press the counter button twice.
Interrogate.
Where's Black Mask?
Tell me what I need to know.
I'm going to make you talk. How much pain you endured.
Where's
before
Harvey's
in your
ass?
hands.
Can we trust
I
him?
don't have time for this.
Okay, okay. He said it to the execution chamber. With Loeb.
Smart move. Now you get to take a nap.
You go sleepy by now. He's fine, he's just...
A drone. That doesn't belong here. Wonder who's controlling.
How does it fly? It doesn't have wings. It doesn't make any sense.
I love that guy who just goes, oh no! So if they're on the ground, you can do this if you press counter and... For me, it's R2. You do this like jump onto them and it instantly knocks them out, but it's slow and you're very vulnerable. Also, I like how that guy was like, I give up!
Waste. I should use my grapple.
And he
gun
sees
to
the other
get
guys go
this
down.
gate.
I would be a terrible henchman. The second I am even mildly threatened, I'm immediately giving up and telling them everything. You would not be able to, you could not trust me for the life of me.
Is that?
Oh, looks like he needs some lotion.
Going crazy.
Look like that's what got you into this mess in the first place.
Oh, sir.
I got
Here's my king.
Oh, so for Armor Thugs, you have to do the... For me, it's press circle, and then you throw them off, and then you can hit them. Otherwise, you just can't damage them at all.
You shouldn't take bribes. It's a very bad thing. Goodbye.
Please notify the nearest police or security officer.
I need my science vision.
I do like how you can see the like a lens pop over his eyes to show you how it actually works.
I don't need to aim. Bats don't need to see.
Ah, I messed up. I meant to do the combo takedown, I forgot what my inputs are. Again, I'm trying to translate these in my head as I'm playing. It's really difficult.
Battery. fat elbow. Like bats have. Her name's Vicky Vale. She's a reporter. That's really all you need to know. Imagine Lois Lane, but for Batman. But also not really Lois Lane.
Please, we don't want any trouble.
I'm starting to get lightheaded from talking like this a lot.
Yeah, I need
Area of the floor is weak.
I need to
Explosive gel
commit some good old arson with explosives. Let's just stand right on top of it. That can't cause any problems. The suit's very durable, you see. There's no big deal. Look, it's fine. I have boots on. I'm immune to explosions as long as I'm the one generating them.
Someone ought to check the good police commissioner's pockets.
Look at all these guys having a great time.
And what have I got to show for it, huh? My own men in the slammer? Not no more. No, tonight, we're making some changes.
I like the accent in the game Black Mask. I don't know why. It makes no sense for someone from Gotham to have that kind of accent when no one else does. But I don't know why. It kind of fits.
That's right, he's gonna kill Loeb tonight. About time Loeb got what he deserves.
Hell yeah, it is.
Hey, now listen up here. Black
Having a
Mask
nice
let us out.
conversation.
So the way I see it, we owe him one. Let's clear this place of guards so he can make a clean escape.
You could do that. Me? I'm out of here. Knocking over the first liquor store I see.
He's immediately going to commit crimes.
We gotta stick together. Clear out the guards.
I like all
then
the
we can
toilet
break
paper they just kind of
He ain't
threw
going
around
alone.
like some
I'm
freaking
going with him.
balloons.
Me too. I could use a drink. So this is where we part ways.
They just
Whoever's
don't care.
coming With me, I got the first round. Whoever's helping out Black Mask, good luck. See you never.
You're not going anywhere.
I didn't sign up for getting my ass kicked. Oh, you got it.
I'll probably press counter on that one. Is it like a little bit of recovery to that? I was kind of too soon.
Put that fire extinguisher down. It's for extinguishing fires. Nothing more. Sit down.
I do like how the Black Mask, though, he just freaking booked it the second I showed up. I think that's great. I would. So you're supposed to switch to these and kind of like aim and fire, but there are also button inputs you can do to do these instant uses of it. Yeah, so it's RT and then a button does it. So RT and square does explosive gel, or just regular RT does... not RT, LT, sorry. LT is Batarang, LT triangle is Bat Claw. And there's another one, but we don't have the gadget yet. So we'll get to that later. So for those of you who don't know who Batman is, by the way, I should probably explain it. Because he's kind of an obscure character. I don't think anybody really knows him. He's a rich guy whose parents got killed in an alley, and now he just really wants to beat up criminals.
He's just sleeping. It's fine. It's just nice. The concrete was able to cushion the impact.
Please come forward immediately.
Really, let's check. See, he's just unconscious.
You will be rewarded for information which leads to an arrest.
What's this room? Why are there upside down devils on it?
Death row inmates.
It's the prison chapel. It's very spooky in there.
Cells. A police
I don't want to go in there.
officer and anyone else.
I am going to be playing a little bit slow, just so you can kind of hear the dialogue, because it's really funny. But, I can understand if people get annoyed by that.
But it is Christmas Eve, and he is the calendar man.
What's going on over there?
And that's just too perfect to ignore. You're gonna owe me for this, Julian.
That man just stuck in a chair. He requires
What do we do
assistance.
about Loeb?
Bring him in.
So one weird thing in the Arkham games is for some reason, Calendar Man is in a leg brace. I don't think they ever explain that. He just kind of is.
What's
all this about, Sionis? Haven't I always...
Also in this, he's like a serial killer instead of just criminal.
Things have
Because it's the Arkham games, and we gotta make the characters,
starting with
like,
a clean
edgier.
slate.
You do that with some of the characters, and I feel like it kind of is a hit or miss on some of them.
I'm not on it. After all I've done for you.
Now, in all fairness, Calendar Man was not well individual. Just right out the gate. Also, Loeb's dead.
Show's over, boys.
So if you wanted to know anything about Loeb, it really doesn't matter.
Well, but you're right. No one could say I didn't. Also, the Julian Gregory Day. Bad
Too
jump.
late. Commissioner Loeb is dead. Black
And I feel too bad about it.
It's the bat.
Hello, sir.
Oh, we can't do the instant knockdown on the armored guys yet. We have to get that ability later.
I can leave you behind. There we go. It's safe in there now. It's okay, sir. You can come out of that chamber now. Oh, I got locked out. Well, I tried my best. Batman's gonna have a long night.
What in the world is causing that?
I told you to grab the memory card. You wanted it smashed, so I smashed it. It better be, or the next thing that gets smashed will be your face.
I'm just gonna take this. They don't seem to mind. They seem busy.
To get you smashed it, I'm just saying you could at least climb down and get it. I feel like it wouldn't be that hard.
Data back at the Batcave.
Batman's gonna take the stairs. It's incredibly dangerous. The stairs are there for a reason.
Oh man, my throat's getting torn up from doing that. Starting to get lightheaded. I'm trying to give like small overviews for the characters as we run into them, but since we're so early in the game, we're getting so heavily front-loaded that it's really hard to keep up. So this is Killer Croc, aka Waylon Jones. He was born with a skin condition that made him a crocodile man. Don't ask. Don't worry about it.
I know I caught yours.
He threw a gas pipe at him. Big one. So here's our first boss immediately, and the bosses in the Arkham games are consistently, yeah. Yeah, it told me to evade, I did, and I still got hit. Like, honestly, it's just kind of on whether or not it'll even freaking work sometimes. That's something the Arkham games are definitely not great about. Because the boss fights are kind of iffy.
Here's some battery.
He's essentially just like a big armored bug in terms of how he fights in this game.
Oh, you. Crop cooties. You need a breath.
I'm mashing really hard, by the way. You're gonna mash hard on some of these.
Helicopter's scary.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not doing great. But we won, so it's fine. Just gotta mash really hard.
Bad punch. Bad elbow. Bad headbutt. Back kick.
That's some fuel to this fight.
Here's some batteries. How many do I have? Don't worry about it. As many as the game / plot requires.
Your boss, where's he going?
Bad punch.
Boss and me is me.
Bad
I want
backhand.
teeth. I want answers.
Get him with a bat interrogation.
Black masks, assassins.
See, that's how you do humor. That's how you do humor. If you just add a random adjective in front of things, it instantly becomes funny. It's like adding space in front of anything. It becomes space food. Use a space food, space rock, doesn't matter what it is, you add space in front of it, instantly funny. Same thing, same logic applies for if you add bat in front of anything. Because Batman, therefore you put bat in front of everything, it instantly becomes funny. You get it? It's humor.
We're taking you in.
Not tonight.
Betcha.
Apparently none of them noticed him hitting something on his wrist. Quick or not, I'm just saying. Also, there's Harvey Bullock. I think it's the only time in the game he ever shows up.
No such thing as a Batman, huh?
I think it's the only time he ever shows up in any of these games, actually. I don't think Bullock ever shows up again. Weird.
Are you back for the night, sir?
I got a bat level.
No. It's going to be a long night, Alfred. I just ran into a human-shaped crocodile. It told me Black Mask has hired assassins to kill me.
Oh, I can't zoom in on Alfred's face. There he is. It wouldn't let me do it while he was talking. That's upsetting. Just get a good look at Alfred. We also got a look. That was weird. He just started backing up on his own. I wasn't telling him to do that. So anyway, here are all the level ups. You get abilities based off of whatever you want. What do I want first? Stun time, glide boost attack. We're not sure what I want to get for early on. Auxiliary is obviously just like random things you'll get. So these you get from doing basically like side questy type things. I'm not sure how to describe it. My biggest problem in this game is guns, so we're gonna get the ballistic upgrade first. And we'll work our way up from there. So blades are also really annoying, so I am gonna want to get this, because that'll be very useful. Like, these two are both incredibly good. They kind of fall under that of just like, there's no reason not to get these once you have the ability to. The Predator upgrades are... they're pretty hit or miss. Just because there's not a lot of just like random instances where you'll be in stealth segments. There are plenty of stealth segments in the game, but they're like pretty much all preset. There's not a lot of ones where you'll just randomly run into them. If you run into something, you're gonna punch them. But I do like the stealth segments. We'll get to these later. I gotta go check the back computer real quick. Yes, that's actually what it's called. I'm not making that putting an adjective in front of it joke anymore.
Sir?
Not for this.
As in more than one.
That's right.
And you heard this from the mouth of a crocodile, man.
His name is Killer
Yes.
Croc. He's already behind bars.
I'm just saying, Alfred, you live in a universe with Superman. I feel like after a while, nothing should surprise you.
Gets one of these envelopes. I need them delivered.
There was a cartoon, one of the in 2004 called The Batman. There was one scene in it where it's just like, yeah, that's about right. Where it's like Batman's chasing Joker down a subway tunnel. They shoot past like some people waiting for a train, and this man just looks to his wife and says, "We're moving."
Garfield Lens.
And that's like the smartest thing anybody has ever said in any Batman thing ever. Because why would you live in Gotham City? Out of all of like the DC cities, Gotham seems like the worst one to be at.
Reference a male, not a female.
14
Now, I guess Coast City got annihilated off the map, but that was kind of a one-off instance that I don't think anybody could have predicted. You're willingly choosing to live in a city with the Joker. Whatever happens to you is kind of on you at that point.
Suspected of many assassinations. Dangerous, but reckless.
You should just leave.
Calls himself
Regardless of the situation, just leave Gotham as fast as humanly possible. There is no reason to stay.
Her skill is unmatched.
Also, here's the cutscene where we just get to show off how cool all these guys are. How many of these will we actually get to fight? Don't worry about it. I like that guy just like, here, take this, I'm leaving. Bait smash!
here in Gotham.
Look at him go! And dead.
Why would he be taking money as a hired
I just love this guy just being like, just take this. I would like to go home now, please.
Is that Warden Joseph?
That's what happened to the warden.
Must be how Black Mask got inside the prison. He uses torture for intimidation and entertainment.
He's got a cigarette, look out!
To your head. What
You're gonna get lung cancer.
I'm going to find out
Be
who's
careful.
operating this drone. Make them tell me what they know. Then I'm going to find Black Mask and put an end to this.
I will say some of the the Arkham edge changes, I don't know how else to describe it,
I may be stating
are
the
pretty
obvious,
hit or
but
miss.
you do realize
Like I said
that
earlier,
since
but
you're
there's
my
one we're going to
only
be coming up
people
on
who know
relatively
Batman's true
soon.
identity,
That's just
those
like, alright,
assassins
that's a bit
will
much.
fail their mandate if you just
We'll
spend
get to
little
that in a
bit.
little bit,
They'll
but
put
right now we're
innocents
just going
in
to talk with
danger
Alfred
to
because
attract
Alfred's
my
nice.
attention. I can't take that risk.
And you think it's a better
Alfred's
idea?
Alfred's
to just put
relaxing. I would
yourself
like
in
to hang
their
out with Alfred.
crosshairs?
There's only one person in Gotham who can get his hands on something like this. The Penguin. He's been tracking Black Mask. It's
I actually don't know. Actually, I don't think about it. I don't think they have the change I was thinking of in this game. I think that was in all the other ones where they did it. But that might have been City, because I know he's not in an asylum.
You're sure this is wise, sir?
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, here's Killer Croc, Waylon Jones.
Well, in case you change your mind and want to train tonight instead, I'll keep your training facility active.
I like to imagine Batman just has no concept of personal space, so he just gets right in front of everybody. Also, here's all the costumes. You can't change during the main story, so I can't show off any of these. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could be in a bright white. Earth 2, that's...
If you're serious about getting to
Is this the other Thomas Wayne one? There's two instances of like Thomas Wayne Batman. There's Flashpoint, and then there's that really weird New 52 Earth 2 stuff. I think that's what this one is based off of. Yeah, I think this was like the Bruce Wayne Earth 2 Batman. This is the Thomas Wayne one. There's two. First appearance Batman with the purple gloves. I forgot how silly that belt buckle looked. It looks like a clock dial. I am not familiar with Thrill Killer or Dark Knight of the Round. This feels like an Elseworlds one, but I'm not too familiar with it. New 52, Gotham a Gaslight, Red Sun, Long Halloween, Black Lantern Batman. Well, Black Lantern Batman, we put that in air quotes, because then there was the reveal of it wasn't actually Batman, it was like a clone body or whatever, and just, that's a whole mess we're not getting into. So, that's going to be it for this episode. Next time around, we're going to head to Jezebel Plaza. We're going to investigate whatever's going on down there. We're going to take our the Batwing. We're going to head down there next time. So, see you then. Yeah.